I'm going to show you how to install and use Bluestacks. And we're going to have so much fun. Yes. I agree. Okay, so we are here. Now, what you're going to want to do is go to the BlueStacks Multi-Instance Manager. It looks like a little cake. And we are going to rename this to whatever you want. This is going to be your first instant. So this is going to forever be your first healer. So I'll do aerial healer 1. Now I'll show you how to make other instances. So we're going to stop this because you can't do it while it's open. What we're going to do is we are going to change how our GPU and CPU are allocated. And I always did the highest because my rig can handle it, but if it can't, then you'll have to go lower. And when you go lower, obviously, you know, it'll be harder to run in general. So you have to find that good middle ground of where everything runs and has good stability without being too much. And for the regular healers, we're going to reduce the frame rates to 20. Now this is what we can do. We can create a new instant. We can clone the instance, and we can clone from Aerial Healer 1. We could do balanced performance. We have 2 healers, Aerial Healer 1 and Aerial Healer 2. This is what we're going to do. We're going to start them. They're going to be super big and take up your entire screen. Make it a little smaller. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to go to the game that you're going to play, and you're probably watching this because you're going to play Whiteout Survival and get some healers. So we're going to install these from Google Play. We're going to sign in. Oh, here's a good example of something you can do, by the way. You're going to be using this a lot. So we have Aerial Healer 1 and Aerial Healer 2. What you're going to do is you're going to go over here to Sync Operations, and you're going to select Aerial Healer 2 or whatever the other healers you want to select and sync are going to be. So we're going to start sync, and now everything we do on Aerial Healer 1 will be done to the other healers. So, Aerial Healer, we could do gmail.com. We'll do 1 and then change this one to 2. Now, these are the same password anyways. Who cares? I agree. More, accept. Now, we are going to have to install the... Okay, now that they are both done, they will create new applications. So this is your 2, and this is your 1. Now whenever you want to, you know, just do like 1 or 4 or 6 or just do a couple, then that's how you can do it. And now we are going to play. It's gonna show us our silly little tutorial. Okay, we're gonna stop that. Not now. Continue. And now, every time that you...
Look! There's the shelter!
Now, every time that you do a new BlueStacks game and a new healer, you're going to have to go through the tutorial for each one, which it doesn't take more than 1 or 2 minutes, but it is so annoying. Yeah, So we have to go through these. We can sync the instances to make them go by quicker. When I created 25 healers, and what I would do is I would make them small and then have them all line across the screen, and I had to, I had to create an entire new account for each one. So having the sync operation was really good because I could do 5 or 6 or 7 at the same time. And of course, sometimes they would go out of sync, but for the most part, um, it would work really well. Okay, and now whenever we're able to see our avatar here, we can go in and we can change accounts. Sign into Google, and these are the accounts that we're going to be using. This is 1, and this is 2. Continue. Okay, and now we're here. So we are inside the account, and I'm going to show you how to make macros. So I'll show you how to make the basic one, which is the constant healing one. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to open Macro Manager, and then you're going to want to record new macro, and then immediately do the action that you want to happen. So record new macro, then we'll just do this for example. So act like this is healing people in your alliance, then stop, and now we have the macro. And that's just going to keep doing that until it's over, and this is how you adjust it. So whenever you're in the macro page, you want to go to settings, and then you're going to want to, for this example, you're going to want to do it indefinitely until stopped, and you want a 0-second interval so that it's constantly happening. And then you're going to want a 1.5 or 2 playback speed, and that just makes it so that you have a faster bit rate so that you're clicking faster. And then save it. Then do auto heal. And now it's just gonna do it until it stops. It won't stop, but it's just gonna do it indefinitely. So you see 2 times, and then whenever you have it open for hours, it's gonna be like hundreds or thousands of times that this is going. And then you just want to do that for each one. And what you can also do is, if you want to sync the operations, so let's sync 1 and 2, and then do the macro, then you could do it for all of them. But the problem with that is whenever you have a lot of Bluestacks instances open, every now and then one will just randomly shut off. Like there's not really a way around it, especially if you have a lot of them. And if you do this, but the first one gets shut off, then none of them will be healing anymore, and that'll just be a big problem for everybody. So you're gonna want to go into each one, and then select the instances, and you can do some pretty complex things with the macros. Like at one point, I did it so that I did a macro where it would constantly attack somebody during castle battle, and I did that for all of them, and it was really enjoyable. But it was pretty hard to end up getting right. But yeah, that's how you do it.